I've just been asked about using the HTML editor and the fact that you do have to keep previewing your work, because as it's the HTML editor, it doesn't show you a WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get type look to your work as you actually type it in. You've actually got to make the effort to go and preview it. Yes, you do. That is a downside apparently. Well, I don't think it is a downside. I think it's actually better, because the visual editor only gives you an approximation to what the page is going to look like anyway. So just to demonstrate what I mean, I'll just say I'm going to add a new post now, and I'll give my post a title. Alright, I've typed my post and it's literally just in HTML. I've not got much markup in here. I've got a block quote, which I think I won't have at the top. I'll put that further down. And that will be my post. Now, if I wanted to look at that post, all I would do is save it as a draft and simply click on the preview button, and that brings my post in preview mode up in a completely different tab on my browser, so I can see straight away what it really looks like. No approximations, the actual truth, which is great. So I can review it and decide, great, that's how I want it to look, and then I think, well, no, maybe it would look better if it had a photo in it, you know, maybe I want to add a photo or something like that. So I could go back to the window where I'm actually editing the post, and I'm going to use one of our plugins to actually place a picture here. I've got a picture from the Hubble telescope, so I'll just use that. It's called Caption Pics, and I prefer it to using the actual built-in image placement facility. That's a picture that I happen to have in my media library, and I'm just going to add a caption to that now. That's it, so I've now added a picture and I can actually save that draft. Now, because I'm working in the HTML editor, I can't see that, so all I do is I click over to my existing preview window and do a refresh. And now I can see exactly what my post looks like. There's my photo with its caption and the text wrapped around it, my block quote and everything. And I can be quite sure that everything's looking exactly as I want it. And then I can, of course, come back here and publish. So I don't see it as any great loss that you have to keep previewing, because it's simply a question of clicking over to that window and refreshing. I don't click on preview again every single time, because if I did that it would just take too long. It's much quicker to keep the window available and just refresh.